TFNN.
Well, welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 100 and traded down 134. NASDAQ off 29. S&P's off 10.5. We're going to be having the Microsoft numbers coming out in about 5 minutes. That will push that NDX 100 around. Gold contract down $6, trading at a price point of $1221.90. Silver down 24 cents, $15.32 an ounce. Copper got smoked, down 6.5 pennies, $2.68 a pound. Light sweet crude up 57 cents, $69.33 a barrel. Notes and bonds. Tell you, folks, the Federal Reserve still says they're going to go up on short-term rates. September 26th is the next meeting. Notes and bonds are saying, guess what? You can go up all you want, but we are buying notes and we're buying bonds and we're going to bring the rates down. That's the market. 10-year note up 8 ticks, 120.10. 30-year bond up 20, 145.11. Now the 30-year bond is laying right next to its May swing high. We take that swing high out with volume. I expect we're going to go off after it. Then well, we're coming into Friday, aren't we? Bottom line, we might just take it out on Friday. We take that out, you get a nice ABC structure on the way up. King dollar up 219 ticks, trading 95.030. If we get over and look at the King dollar, what you're going to see out here, folks, once again, it's pretty amazing how this King dollar has shaken out each and every time that we get up to this area. Bottom line, it gives it up. If we take a look at this and we put this on a continuous contract, what you're going to see here is this. The number it's been trying to get over is 95.070. That's on the continuous contract, okay? So what do we have out here today? You get price, you get volume, you got everything. Had it in it until Trump came out and decided that he was going to start hammering Powell and the Federal Reserve. Bottom line, you had the dollar index go smoking down from a price point of 95.440. Bottom line, we got into a low of 94.665. And we're right next to, this is what's going on. It is a failure, though, because what ends up, this is the fifth failure in the past 7 weeks in order to get over that number. So we'll see whether we get any follow-through, meaning to the upside or the downside. Each and every time that we've done this, what has happened is that let me bring this up so I can show you how this is. There is only one time in the last, since, let's see, there's only one time since May 29th that we actually did come down on volume. And it was on June 29th. On June 29th, we had made the high the prior day, 95,255. We had done that with 19,000 contracts. Then we came down with 28,000. Now, what you have out here today is that you did contract volume. You know, we did 39,000 contracts. That's a big number. That being said, where it was taken out 57,000. So when you look at that on a short-term basis, that is saying that it can go right back up and test that area. The real question is going to be, what does Trump do when it gets up there? Because bottom line is that I expect that's not going to be the first tweet that he had out there that he doesn't want Powell to push interest rates any higher. Some of the high volume, well, here, let's go over to the gold contract, because what did happen is that when the gold contract, when that did come out, what you had simultaneously inside the gold contract goes from $1,210 up to $1,220, actually $1,229. It was a big expansion on the way up. Now we're going to see, can gold get any follow-through? Silver didn't have follow-through. That's the bottom line. Silver's still down at 24 cents. Trading at $15.33. Notes and bonds, whole different ballgame. Notes and bonds, bottom line, they want higher price. This is a big day inside the 10-year note market, inside the 30-year bond. This is what it is. Both of those instruments, their last low was on May 17th. The 10-year note on May 17th was traded down to $1.17, 117.30. That's when the 10-year rate was 3.11. Right now, we are going into the May 30th number, and we have, bottom line, you have a chance of taking it out. We'll see whether it can handle it. But we do have a chance of taking that out. That's 121.03. We had the volume come in today. It's 1.6 million contracts. We go over to the 30-year, and we take a look at this 30-year, and the 30-year, bottom line, is right at it. The 30-year is going to open tomorrow morning, sitting right next to it. The 30-year today went up 21 ticks. You got to remember, 32 ticks equals 1 point. We did 275,000 contracts. The 30th high is 145.28. So we'll see where that shakes out. And when we go take a look at this 10-year, what you're going to see is that the 10-year is 2.840 right now. If we take a look at the last 3 months, you're going to see the low is 2.781, the high is 3.11. And the consensus, of course, the fundamental consensus is that the Fed's going up, rate's supposed to go up. Well, guess what? That consensus has been out there many times in the last 10 years, and each and every time, rates haven't gone up. In fact, if I go take a look, I'm going to put the 30-year on a much longer term so you can see that the 30-year has not broken the uptrend that started in 1980. How's that? That's how bizarre this thing is, folks. That's the, well, look at this. I can't even go back 50 years now. Oh, sure I can. There we go. Okay, when you bring this back, it's just absolutely amazing. Bottom line, 1981, it was costing $55 for a 30-year bond that was worth $100 and it was paying 14%. How's that? That's the bottom line. This is the largest bull market I've ever seen in my life. You'd have to be alive for quite a while. I don't even know if there's been anything bigger as a bull market. But bottom line, that's where we stand. This has not broken its uptrend. Bottom line is that we're back where we were in September of 2011. It hasn't broken down. This thing has to break. Like, we have to get down to 135 to basically break an uptrend. And we came down last time to 140, but guess what? 125.12 right now. Big number. Stay right there, folks. We'll be coming back with Microsoft numbers for you. Dow Industrials closed down 134, NASDAQ off 29, S&P's off 10.5. We're coming right back.